Okay. Welcome to Multiple Streams by Any Means, a podcast geared towards showing our people unique ways to make money while also putting a spotlight on entrepreneurs, content creators, and business professionals. Today, it's me. We got your host Bam. We got
Jason Wybro.
today, man. We got my brother, man. We go from the same alma mater from Albany State University. He's the numbers guy, man. One of the best people I personally know with numbers, man. CEO of Roundtable Atl, man. We got my brother Slim Ford, man.
What's good? What's good?
What's
man?
up, my
Thank
boy?
you for having me, B. What's
Absolutely,
up?
man.
Thank you for having me,
Absolutely.
Jay. You already know it, man. Thank y'all.
How you feeling today, man?
Man, feeling amazing, brother. Man,
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, if you dead freshman, they can't see the shoes, but I see.
Ah, man.
I
Y'all
see.
ready to go put the light on them?
Oh,
boy.
man,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
look, you got to do a little something here now.
Yeah, we on.
Friday.
Yeah. It's Friday, man. It's hell of a Friday too.
Yeah,
Warm
man.
outside, man. So I guess we'll start, man. By just getting your background story, man. Where you from, man?
All right. Background about me, man. I'm from native of Atlanta, East Side, Decatur. Mama from, Perry Homes. Grew up Greater Homes all the way out. Family moved, far east. Got family out there like Covington, Conyers, Porterdale, all the way out, all the way through goddamn Florida and stuff like that, man. A little bit about me, man. Like you said, alma mater, Albany State. Graduated from there 2 degrees, one in accounting, one in marketing. One of the very few to double major at that time. And then, just from there, MBA finance. Held a couple of security licenses as well as, life insurance, health insurance, which got me really started in finance, you know what I'm saying? So, and just been in that field ever since. And then Roundtable Atlanta, that's my business. I love it dearly, like my baby. That's my baby. Baby. You feel me? Like, I created the business plan while we was in school, actually.
Okay.
So it was really just because a lot of my friends, I saw them have, great crafts as scientists, pharmacists, doctors, DJs. And the business plan was just created based off of everybody sit at the table and how we help, each other grow. And, I took that into my adult life as I grew, that business grew as well. So, that's a little bit about me, man.
Yeah, no, it's dope. So yeah, I was a marketing major as well. I didn't have a minor though. I was a marketing major.
Yeah.
Albany State as well, man. So you said Perry Homes and which?
Perry Homes, Greater Homes.
Okay.
All the way.
So you from the project?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Straight out of.
Oh man, hey man, let this be a lesson learned, man. You can't overcome your surroundings. Just gotta hustle, grind, and educate yourself, man.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So coming up, man, you was a athlete, hustler, bad guy. Which one was you? Was you all three?
Man.
Troublemaker or something.
Woo. Look, all right. So coming up, I was probably a humble, quiet kid.
Okay.
Small, runt, get away with a lot of shit. Live kind of like I would say a double childhood where didn't want mama to know what you was doing out in the street. Come in before them street lights hit, sneak in before she get up in the morning, things like that. But at the same time, keep a clean face card, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble, stay out them folk face, stay out them Joe's face,
Yeah.
Stay out them blues face, you feel me? Like, hey, because I ain't coming to get you, you feel me? That was my message. So, single parent home, me and my brother, he 2 years apart. And we just, I wouldn't say I was a bad guy or a tough guy, but because my family grew up, we ain't take no shit. We don't take no shit. Can I say shit? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
man. Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
definitely say shit.
okay, bet. Shit, we ain't take no shit. So, always came with a humble spirit, but at the same time, respect was everything. You feel me? We grew up on family values of being able to respect each other. And that's just me, man. So, athlete, yep. All that. Academics, I was fine in school. My SATs, out of 800, I had an 800. So I was like, I ranked in like the 0.087 percentile of people that took the SAT in mathematics. Had a terrible GPA in high school though, because shit, I was, didn't give a damn.
Didn't apply yourself.
Man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just hoop and got, stay out of trouble. You feel me? Like, but I wish I really did apply myself and got more involved. But man, it was really just being a product of those gifted programs going all the way through middle school and high school. I just felt like it was time for me to just have some mental freedom from school and academics. So you know how that is. And then hey, got to college, man. Shit, 18, 19, time to got done.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, you ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta go. No, you ain't gotta come home though. You can't come home. This ain't your home no more. You feel me? So
Yeah.
my mom was on that, strict. Go spread your wings and fly, cause I can't help you fly now. You know what I'm saying? Like you a man now. You out of high school, got your diploma, get you a job. All right, learn to be a man. You feel me? So.
Yeah.
Here I am, God dog. 18 years later, I guess shit.
You said 2 degrees though?
2 degrees.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Like what made you want to do that?
Whew. Man,
Were you pressured into it? Or?
Nah.
Okay.
So I got kicked out of college.
Oh.
So I came in 05. Man, my GPA in 06 was a 0.9 GPA.
Zero, basically.
Yes. I ain't, bruh. It wasn't my fault, though.
Okay.
Well, I enrolled late. So I got a lot of Saturday classes that was like at 7:30 in the morning. 9 o'clock. Had a Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:45. But I wasn't about to make that. But
Every morning?
I made all the evening classes though today, and they was the mathematics. So I was gonna I was gonna get them A's. And I thought, cool. But you know what I'm saying, man. So I got kicked out of school. I was a mass comm major at first. So when I came back, like just working at Coca-Cola, man, I was while I was just going through that transition, I just had to understand like what I wanted out of life. And my mom, she worked as an accountant for so long, but I always knew sales, you know what I'm saying, from the street, So I don't know, some just like, you know what, it's gonna be tough to get this GPA back up, right? So why don't you just go get 2 degrees, one in accounting, one in marketing, one is the meat, one is the bone.
Correct.
You can't have one without the other. I can't bend my arm without the bone and the muscle. So I was like, shoot, it's always going to be smart to know how the money move with the marketing, like what make consumers buy. And then the accounting, always knowing how to financially account for them numbers. So it just kind of go hand in hand.
Okay.
So I always tell a person, if they're going to go into business, go get an accounting or marketing degree, because you're going to learn an essential skill as opposed to something that's general. They just sit you like, oh, here's a business administration degree. Now you know how to run a business. Hell no. You need the skill. You need that skill. So,
because like, bro, you set your business up.
Yeah.
You don't like. I see a lot of businesses fail. Like that's why you might see a lot of broke lawyers, because they don't know how to market themselves. Mm-hmm. And then once you get the money, you gotta know something to do with it, or else you just fucking it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And a lot of times people don't understand, like, when you get that money, you need to either account for the expenses and the taxes.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Because if you think all that cash flow is just profit,
it's just you, nah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
No.
Because somebody who gave you that money is gonna count that against their books, and when that flow come back around, everything gotta add back up. It's all about tying out money.
So yeah, man. So because I'm straight entrepreneur. I ain't got no safety net, man. So right. I always just pretend like I made half of whatever I made. If I made 200,000 this year,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? I pretend like I made 80 to 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Or so like I always kind of. And it helps you out because, when you're doing straight business, bro, you always take unnecessary losses that other people don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they think every day gravy, you making all this money.
Yeah.
They don't know, Monday I just lost 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Or this month a little slow and I still got all this overhead. You know what I'm saying? And
you still got to smile.
at the end of the day, that's where the marketing come in. You still got to track the business, but
you got to smile.
Still got to smile. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Let me ask. So you said as an entrepreneur, right? Like,
yeah.
What was like the biggest indicator that's like your world? Because like reading your book, I understand like your world was like it really tied like the financial aspect of what I do to like the real consumerism and the marketing and the strategy behind what you do. Like, what was your indicator? Like, okay, I can make $200K. Consistently doing that. Like, what was your strategy?
Well, all right, so like, I wasn't fortunate enough to play. I ain't really have a thing when I was growing up. Like, this is my hobby, this is my thing. Like, I tried to draw. I wasn't great at it, but it'll be, whatever fun. I tried to do music, could never read notes.
Yeah.
Started hustling. I just fell in love with hustling. I wasn't even about the money. Like most people started hustling or whatever for the money. I started flipping my Halloween candy, and I guess the dopamine came from when people came and ring the doorbell, and they looking for you every day. And I ain't had, cause it was like fresh in middle school. I ain't even have a name for myself until I started doing that. So. It's like when it's like when a dude crack jokes in class, become the class clown. You get the dopamine from the laugh. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be funny, but it would always be somebody funnier than me. When I started doing that, the only people that was hustling that seemed to be doing better at hustling was either the people that was spoiled or the dude selling weed, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, so at the end of the day, so like when I got to after finishing. Like going through school, I never had a job. You know what I'm saying? I would just always hustle this, and it always worked out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so by the time I graduated, I wasn't used to working, and I wasn't used to interviewing and selling myself to an employer. I ain't no telling what I would tell them. I might tell them my goal is to take this money and flip this. Like, ain't no telling what I'm telling them at the end. Then I'm not the most well-rounded. Like, I'm pretty cool. I can pretty much be cool with anyone. Yeah. But if it came down to knowing something about some football or what's going on common interest, I'd be kind of out the loop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm graduated, and I graduated early as hell, bro. I was like 20. I was young as hell at Albany State, bro. I was 20 when I graduated. I was young when I graduated high school. Then I was like the youngest dude on campus, and I graduated kind of early. So like I'm like a prodigy in everybody's eyes, but at the same time, you're not really preparing for the next level. You coming back, you still slanging a little herb here and there. You hanging out with your friends. So I'm like a damn dog trying to get a job, bro. Like no matter how smart I am, the degree. And then, coming from the school we come from, if you didn't sign up for an intern or get cool with the right nerds, you pretty much on scratch. Yeah, bro. Like you starting from one. You don't have no additional references, none of that shit.
You don't got none of that.
Nah, you got an education and a mouthpiece. And we got each other. I got you, you got me. But if you ain't the HR guy, you can't really, you know what I'm saying?
You can't push me along.
Yeah, so I'm applying for these jobs, and I'm not instantly qualified. Then I'm kind of slow, bro. Like, I'm not the type, bro, that you could put in a room and I get it today or tomorrow. You give me a little time, you know what I'm saying? But when you going through that in front of an employer, in front of other smart people, bro, you look like the weak link, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be situations I just wouldn't go to the next level. I didn't have a padded resume, you know what I'm saying? And then when I would get a job, like they'll treat me like the slave. Like, they'll have me, I'm the outside slave. You know what I'm saying? Give me the inside slave job. Literally, like the last the last job I really
I know I'm brown. Let me get in,
dog. Shit. So like the last job I had after like really just struggling. Matter of fact, some of it is in the book. I was working this car auction called Copart through a car auction. Yeah. Bro, they had me. It was through a temp agency. It was a good temp agency too. Like they was able to set you up with cool jobs. But I'm over there and I'm a temp, and they could have had me at the front, and I could have been on the fast track for management. They got me out there with the slaves, and they giving them promotions. Wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the slavery thing, like they gonna have a head slave. They wouldn't even make me that. They ain't give me nothing, bro. I ain't getting nothing, bro. I'm out there working like a dog. They know I'm educated, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Get overseer.
They seen my resume. It's like, bro, why y'all got me out here? So then they fired me for side hustling. You know what I'm saying? And then shit just worked out for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I started finding like good big money hustles. Like I did some taxes. You know what I'm saying? I find I had this company where I was it was through another company called Arise Virtual Solutions. So I was able to do call center work at the house and hire other people to do it. So I'm learning how to make more money than I was aiming for. You know what I'm saying? And it just worked, it just worked out for me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I used to Rise too.
Yeah, you did that before. Bro, a chick came to me.
I put like 3 or 4 people on it.
Yeah,
I was like,
bro.
I need a job. I got it.
So
wrote it off.
Yeah, you like a computer or something?
Nah. But like I had people like Sam and Nick, so I ain't care about buying them no computer, bro. You know what I'm saying? So bro, this chick came to me one time, fine too, but she came, so I'm hollering at her on Facebook, cause we mutual friends, she from College Park. We kicked it, ate oysters one time, and the vibe wasn't like, oh, we finna go back home, but it was cool, you know what I'm saying? We know too many mutual friends, and it was kind of, but she was like, bro, I remember you from like 10 years ago. Like, I was promoting the business, and it was a time where I wasn't even doing no more, but she told, for what she said, I sat there, told her step by step how to do it, and every time she called, I answered, you know what I mean? And I wasn't even trying to holler at her or nothing. I was just
giving her knowledge.
You know what I'm saying?
Know-how.
She like, bro, you changed my life. She had about 20, I don't know, she said she had, over the course of the year, she had between like 50 contractors up under her, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really, I'm like, damn.
You get $1 from each one per hour, but you
shit, depending on, you can do, some of them clients was good, bro. They had like Apple at one point, bro.
Mm-hmm. QuickBooks, they was paying like 15, 16.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Carnival, they get the sales, boy, and you can do the I did like incentive-based program.
Hey, so look, I was doing, when I first came on, I was doing TurboTax. And I was doing taxes, bro.
TurboTax, but
bro, and I was doing taxes, bro. So like, bro, they had a situation, bro, where they pay you like $3-4 per survey. Man, I started creating emails, sending myself surveys, and the lady was like, "Man, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it." Yeah, boy, I was eating off it. I was mad when they ended that contract, bro.
Man, hey, but they had some great incentive programs.
Who all you work with on the ride,
man,
bro?
Look, so my wife, she had.
I got a wife in.
Everybody working. Everybody working.
Oh, man.
So she was on QuickBooks and TurboTax.
Yeah.
Them incentive program, boy.
Crazy.
I like, hey, baby, when I get that little email, when they got the little monthly result, I said, oh, yeah, we about to make sure you get them 10s. Make sure you get them 10s. We about to book Carnival and then, Comcast.
Oh, yeah.
So Comcast had one where they were like, so they had the customer care side, right?
Yeah,
that was terrible, boy. That was, I think the pay on that was like $13 an hour. Like, you can't make nothing. But they had the sales side.
Yeah.
And boy, I was like, I tried to tell somebody, like, man, if you know how to sell like some cable packages, like, man, Comcast, boy,
they pay.
Man, they was paying flat out $15 an hour at the time. I think it was like 2018. It's paying like $15 an hour just for the base. And then for everything, like for every sale over a certain threshold, you get bonuses off of it.
Boy, I would have.
Man, I couldn't do it because I was working.
Busy.
I'm working in Buckhead at this time. I'm on the hustle. No, it's 27. I'm working in Alpharetta.
Yeah.
I live in Conyers working in Alpharetta.
Yeah, hell yeah. They drive alone. I would have cut on. What you gonna say?
It wasn't even no drive. I was taking the bus.
Oh yeah, we struggle, bro.
Real long.
The struggle real, boy. They're about 3 hours.
Nigga take the ride share to 5 Points. Take the train all the way to North Springs, the farthest point you get on the train.
Of
then
course.
You gotta get the MARTA and take the MARTA all the way down to Windward.
Of course.
Now, mind you, when that bus come back though, see the part one got no going up there.
Yeah.
It coming back because if you miss the ride ship, let me tell you, if you miss the ride ship, you miss the train, bro. You got to take the train from North Springs to Indian Creek and then take the MARTA out to Stonecrest. But
Yeah.
you know how long it take the 116 to get from Indian Creek. The guy doing Stonecrest, boy. You know how long it take. But man, I left work probably at 5:30, but I wouldn't get home till 9.
Oh shit.
Then got to get back up by 4, 5. Now mind you, from where Stonecrest is now, where I stayed was still 20 minutes out.
Yeah.
So it was like deep Conyers. So I'm like in deep Conyers trying to get the Alpharetta, dog. I'm like, I need the job, dog. I need this $23 an hour, boy. I swear to God, Lord, if you
pursue the happiness, boy. What type of work you doing, bro?
Man, look, bro, I just got in. Yes. So look, all right. So look, this is how I got to finance, right?
Yeah.
So the company I used to work for, BVEX, right? D4. Man, I got hired on as a billing analyst, right?
Yeah.
Because I had an accounting degree. So I couldn't find no other job, bro. Let me tell you, I couldn't find no other job. I used to work for Orkin. So I was doing sales and shit with Orkin.
Oh yeah, they you got the gab, then you fucking with Orkin.
Bruh. Bruh. And it was like I was killing.
Yeah.
Like when I like
Then
you know,
exactly.
You know how when you start, like, all right, say you have like a bad moment, you have like a rough 3-4 months, right? It's cold. Like I'm like, damn, I ain't sell nothing. I ain't sold nothing. I was in the call center first, but then I transferred out to the fields. I thought, I was like, damn, this contract by the end. So I need a permanent job. I need my insurance benefit. So I got no transferred out, dog, to the field service, bro. Let me tell you, trying to sell roach packages ain't hit for no money. Like selling that, you know, the Orkin services, bro. So I had to learn, like, I got to sell termite services, the gutter guards, the wet drywall. I got to sell all this. Man, I got into the good thick of it, dog. As soon as I hit the March, man, I was salesman of the month. Bro, they did a drug test. I just smoked this morning.
Boy, they did a fucking drug test at Orkin.
Yes, bro. And it will pop up random, bro. I had just won the March, man. I got the trophy and everything. Ooh. I got the bonus. I got to drive the big F-150.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, because at first I was in the little Ford Ranger. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, I'm 6'5", 230. At the time, 6'5", about 200. But a Ford Ranger, bro, your shoulders in that bit. If you been in the 1972 Ford Ranger, that bitch. And these the orcs, so these bitches don't go past 60 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So they end up drug testing nigga. I lost the job, start driving, end up going, like I said, you know what? Let me just find a job and use my accounting degree. I get in there, boom, get to, man, BVEX ended up letting me go. So I was like, you know what? Let me get with NCR. NCR had a contract position for a compensation analyst. I was like, shit, I know numbers. Good with Excel, no numbers. I'm good with folk money. Okay. I could count up some money.
Yeah.
End up getting that contract. I said, oh, $23 an hour? Okay, cool. But you got to be in the office 5 days a week. So I said, man, I prayed. I said, Lord, what you want me to do? He said, nigga, you need a job? I said, yeah. Well, yeah, about to be on that bus.
It got real.
So shit, I purchased me a MARTA card and loaded that hoe up.
Hey, this before Uber.
Yeah, well, I ain't about to Uber out there, but
yeah,
you what?
Yeah, it took the whole check.
Wait,
right
what?
there.
But it's still, but yeah.
But I've been sleeping under the bridge on 85. Shit, but hey, what's the limit under the bridge? I bet you gonna take a shower at LA Fitness in the morning. I ain't going that far. But anyway, but yeah, man, end up getting to that, like, as a conversation analyst, and then from there, I just been finessing my resume and getting in front of them folk face, and then just showing what you could do with numbers. You know, when they start seeing and hear you talk about numbers in a certain way, I'm like, oh, okay. So you know how to forecast and budget, you know, like, do reconciliations and accruals. So yeah, I know how to do that shit.
That's why I'm
Right.
here.
I had to goddamn balance my mama checkbook, nigga. With her food stamps.
Food stamps. Oh, we're in the project. Shit.
Like, shoot, boy, I had to roll up pennies. What you talking about? I know how to balance money. I know how to make sure it add up. That's one thing. We added with some technology. Okay, that's cool. Learn some Excel formulas.
Yeah.
I can learn that shit. Oh, okay. Long that shit add up, B. You know what I'm saying? So I tell anybody, like, man, look, you need a job. If that shit say, oh, got to have this skill, but you need to learn this, just learn that one little skill. Everybody looking for, obviously, if one job looking for it, somebody else looking for it too.
Hell yeah. And then it's like, bro, the way we got it set up these days, YouTube University, bro, you can learn
That's great.
pretty much anything. Plus Google.
But you know what I found, man? Most people ain't even, they're not visual learners with video like that.
Yeah.
They still need somebody to like show them to them.
Yeah.
Cause me, I'm an auditory learner. You telling them an I'm like, okay, they said step 1, step 2, step 3, what was that step? Okay, cool. But some people got to look at that shit and be like, okay, step 1 was to move this mic over here. Step 2, which how you do number 1 again? You know what I'm saying? Some people need that.
Yeah.
But that's what my business come in, and you know, my firm is a consulting firm. So
Okay.
I help people understand like the steps. Like I had to put in 2,871 applications just to get the job to NCR.
You said 2,000?
2,871. I remember that number to like the back of my hand. That number gonna always stick with me.
In the span of how long?
In the span of 8 months.
Wow, boy, you wanted them.
I needed a job.
Yeah, you definitely needed that one.
Baby need milk, light do, boy. Hey, your wife talking about, hey, we need
I know what you mean.
car note due,
You ain't
insurance.
made no excuses. I tell you.
You know it.
It'd
Hey,
be hard
I'm
to tell
out there.
people to do 10
But
apps.
look, I'm promoting at the strip club, working
okay.
at security.
I need
So you putting in about 10 apps a day.
More than that.
Okay, I'm trying to get because I was trying to get a little more, about 15.
Man, I was probably putting in about maybe 20 to 30 applications a day, dog. Like real. Like you want to get like real. But you know what on my resume made them kick it a lot out?
What that?
Albany State.
What you mean by that?
All right.
Say that.
You see how the color of that microphone right here?
Yeah.
You put that against some else say me and somebody from UGA got the same credentials.
Yeah.
I come from the HBCU, then UGA. Who gonna win that? It don't matter whatever else shit on there. Whoever got the degree in accounting, we gonna get them. Whoever got the most prestigious background. My background wasn't prestigious. Like I ain't graduated with no summa cum laude, no magna cum laude, no cores, no nothing. I graduated with a 2.5.
That's
just
good.
to get up out of there. You
Nah,
feel
that's
me?
good though, bro. That's them the CEOs, bro. Most CEOs graduated with 2.5s. Like I probably had like a, I say 3.5, but I had like a 3.38. I keep it clean,
Okay,
you know.
look at that three.
That's still
You
in
need
the
a
hood.
three.
In the hood, that
all
Madden
you
cool.
supposed to
That's
I'm
Madden-
proud that you was in the
You know what I'm
three.
saying? You know, that's Madden cool in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give a nigga they proud. You in the three, but hey, because I wish I could get in the three. I used to lie to my mama. What's your GPA? 3.8, I think, -2.
Nah, so whatever to tell me, man, it might just be like that.
Trying to get that, slide that one in there. You feel me?
Nah,
-2,
what
mama.
that tell me though, bro, it might be like an underserved. I guess it seems like we need more black folks, African minorities, black folks, minorities look out for minorities. So in general, in the human resources and financial industries, that way, HBC, you don't look bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could judge you based off your character and what else you got.
But we not in the top. We not in those.
We
big,
not.
we not in those big seats, bro.
Yeah, but get what though? Roundtable CEO, man, y'all
Hey,
gonna get big and you gonna hire who you feel
doubt.
is fit.
No
Yeah,
doubt,
you know what
no
I'm saying?
doubt,
So
no
yeah,
doubt.
you doing it, man. Damn, that's crazy though.
Yeah.
What'd you say? 2871?
2,871.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went harder than me, man. I see why I ain't getting no damn job. I probably put in about 5 a day. I put in 5 a
But
day. You
bruh,
put in 20 a day.
Let me tell you, but hold on.
That's perseverance,
but,
man.
But also, this is what else. I didn't hook my resume up like every time it got denied. I didn't hook it up like to change it to what it needed to say. I had to actually go into like a few job interviews and hear what they were asking to like, okay, they want to know like some like. If I'm gonna say I know this technical shit, I need to know the technical shit to go ahead and just spit it to them. So it was kind of like a mind game. A lot of times these jobs and what they ask for is mind games. And me working in what I do now, like I work along with, like human resources and stuff like that now. So I know like with the VPs and GMs. So I know the mind games that they're playing with. Recruiting and trying to get people in the door and what they'll say, what they won't give, things like that based on the budget. Because all of it is financially tied. So when I go into a job and say, "Oh, I want 70,000," I know but I didn't know their budget. But the hiring manager know the budget is 60,000. Guess what they did? Yeah, you done. Because we ain't got time to be negotiating. Even though you look good, you're great, you say everything right, you said the wrong number. Put
Count
you in
too
that
much.
state, right?
We say
You
we need some
cost
slaves,
yeah,
right?
but right. But
Gone.
the person that came in there with the same degree was like, "Oh man, I just need a job, 45,000." You like, y'all hired this motherfucker?
They gonna get
They,
Right, they gonna
yeah.
get-
And they like, damn, he asked for 70. We were willing to pay
That was
60.
45.
We were gonna pay you 60. All right.
Right. Take
All
the
right.
45.
Go on with your bad self.
Right. We'll see you on Monday. You feel me?
Got me a Kunta Kinte.
but that's what they looking for. So, you know, with Roundtable, man, that's what I do. I try to help people like on an individual and a business basis. So individually, help you, you know, do your resume, understand if you're an entrepreneur, you know, help you with 1099, setting up businesses, make sure that you got your business plan, strategy, marketing plan. You need all those type of things when you thinking of having a business, because you don't want your business just to be making $10 a month. You know what I'm saying? You want your business to scale. So, you know, that's what I'm on. So,
Damn, that's what's up, man. I was just talking to Jason earlier, man. I want to start putting together situations, man, to where you know, people like us can come together, man, and throw events. I don't care how big or small. I got people that can make. I got people in my pocket that can, not in my pocket, but in my network. You know, that can help make.
I like, but
Something.
Kingpin, I'm like, shit, got to be the I just like they said when he threw that 200,000 out early. I was about to say that. I like, all right, man, like, hey, shit, got him in the pocket. Hey.
Nah,
We
yeah.
know-
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
like,
yeah, I read between the lines. You ain't got to say no more.
nah, man. Nah, but yeah,
You
man.
heard what I heard? Okay,
Pushing,
okay.
pushing
You
the culture
listening.
forward, man. Just
Yeah,
like,
man.
you know, doing stuff, maybe like
talking,
something
man.
for the kids or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
something like a kids workshop, teaching them about those type of things. But you know, we'll talk about that later, man. So I want to go back to something you said earlier, man. You talking about you was a runt.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm offended, man. You.
But I didn't get this height until I turned 16, 17.
Oh, for
I
real?
was small, bro. Man, look, dog. Look, I ain't about to tell y'all what my family called me, but just know it one of them motherfuckers. It one of them what they call them, the He-Man woman haters.
Mm-hmm.
You figure out. You could try to figure out who name was what in the
Yeah.
who I was.
Oh, man.
And my personality would probably be like him
Oh,
as
man.
a kid.
Oh, man, I got you. Damn, what is
Not alfalfa.
it
Not
wasn't
gonna be
Roscoe.
alfalfa. Not gonna be no Roscoe.
Damn.
It ain't gonna be buckwheat.
Yeah, his name wasn't Pete.
Little Rascals.
Yeah,
His
little
name
Roscoe.
wasn't Pete. Well, let me see, man. I got you.
See, y'all niggas.
So so I'm saying, you were playing sports before you hit your spurt?
Yeah, I was a running back, dog. I was a scatter. I was shifted. You feel me? Like, we gonna run. You know, I'm gonna run away from you. I'm gonna run you down.
Run yo.
Right, I'm gonna be on your ankles.
Yeah.
If we fighting, I'm at your ankles. I'm at your knees. I'm trying to take. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrestling. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a scrapper.
Hold on, dog. So what they called you, Stimmy?
Nah.
Spanky?
Thank you. Thank you. That small, sir? Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. And the troublemaker. Look, yeah, well, you a troublemaker? Yeah, boy, I get my ass tagged, boy. Spank, get your hands up, nigga. God damn. Swear I did nothing. You feel me? But
Yeah, man.
yeah, man, I was small, bro. I was small. Man, it was me and my brother 2 years apart. There's a picture, man. He was 12 years old. He was already 6 foot,
Whoa.
180 pounds. He played middle linebacker and running back in middle school. Just imagine you playing an 8th grader. He already like a grown ass man. Okay. Man, his little brother, 2 years apart, 2 grades apart. Bruh, when I stood next to this guy, bruh, I looked like I was hugging his hips, okay? That's how small I was, bro.
That was his son.
Like, I look like a little boy. Like, that's your kid? Nah, I mean, that's my brother. Hugging the nigga hips, you feel me? But look, get what? To this day, he ain't grew an inch.
Yeah.
Caught up with him.
Pay back some motherfucker, boy.
Caught up with him.
That's all I can say to all the big brothers and big sisters out there in the world. Payback is a motherfucker. You feel me? When that little brother and little sister get a little bigger, you feel me?
Yeah.
Get a little chest, get a little muscles.
Ain't growing to itself.
What you talking about? It's a picture. I picked this big ass up. See, now he weigh about 280, 290. It's a picture. I picked his ass up, put him on my shoulder. He was like, bro, you gonna slam me? I said, I can.
Don't drop me, bro.
No, I can. Cause back in the day, but you know, when you were kids.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we grew up in the 90s, so niggas doing wrestling moves.
Yeah, we used to fuck each other up, dog.
You ever got
real,
scorpion death lock?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's the leg thing.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
With your back like make
Oh, you gonna tap?
but I hated that move. Okay.
Oh,
I used to get stinger splash with a scorpion deathlock every time with a DDT.
Ooh.
I caught his
On the
ass though.
noggin.
But let me well, hey man, don't but see, that's where Spank come in, right?
Okay.
So one day he caught me. The next day I was sitting on top of the dresser in the room. He opened the door. Boy, I tornado DDT that nigga head. Ran out the room. I'm like, what that noise, nigga? I'm gone, bitch. I'm gone. That big nigga on my head, boy. He mad as hell, boy. I said, nah. Took that nigga neck out, boy. That was my back was hurt for 3 days, bitch. It was. I had to get that nigga. I had to get that. I'm a payback motherfucker. See, you got it today.
Yeah,
All right.
Scorpion lock, yeah. You might have had a good lock. You said 3 days.
Good lock. That nigga bent this shit, sat on that bed. I said, nigga, you think you sting for real, nigga? Nigga put me in a torture rack. I said, but I was going through it as a kid. Yeah, so that tornado DDT came from everything in the soul, but I was.
Everything.
But
Yeah.
it worked it one. I smiled for days. I'm in church. Got your
He said he in church.
Always remember that.
Remember that neck cramp? Every time he say his neck hurt. I got you.
Me in church.
Yeah. And I'm telling you. But I paid for it though.
Hey, what goes up must come down.
Nigga, I got power bomb. Boy, I was catching everything, boy. After that move, boy, I swear, it wasn't every time I try to catch that nigga neck, but I was getting pile driver, tombstone, rock bottom.
Anything he can grab. He
But,
can grab you, I'm going down.
Nigga, I remember I was down.
Okay.
And this nigga did a Hulk Hogan leg drop on my neck, bro.
Ah man.
You ever got a leg drop for real?
Nah. Not for real.
That shit hurt.
I can imagine.
And this mind you, he had the height. He was remember that 180.
He's still up there. Yeah.
You a whole linebacker. He got I played little league running back, nigga. You a whole middle school linebacker. I can't
Damn.
breathe, boy. That's why I think my lungs fucked up now to this day, boy.
Hell,
Nigga hurt me, boy.
Is your brother working with you in your business or?
Man, I got him set up with like a pressure washing business, man. So he was originally in Mobile. He moved up this way now. So my son, not my son, I call him my son. My nephew, his son play down at Noon County. So, you know what I'm saying, looking to try to sponsor them. Get a little something out there, you know, have Roundtable Atl at the football game. Shit.
There you go.
But yeah, he moved up here, doing pressure washing up here, man. So, you know, it's all about enterprise for me. Help my mom every now and then. She does taxes. She's a notary. Work at Porsche and all that good stuff. So,
No, my dudes came up from
said
the
Porsche?
oh yeah, from the Jets,
project.
yeah, boy.
She came up.
Mom came up from the Jets.
She was just young back then. She had to get it together. That's what's up though.
She won't even let me drive the Porsche. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
they get real bougie when they come out the jet. But look, you know anybody who done made it out, boy, and got some nice shit, but they ain't letting you drive it, touch it. You can wash it though, and this.
He ain't getting the
You
keys.
ain't getting
though.
in. You ain't getting the key.
Hell nah.
You ain't getting them keys.
Man, fact, if you make sure you took a shower and wash your clothes before you hop in it. Don't bring no food in this
Well, my
bitch.
mama started vacuuming with the little dirt there. She took the dirt there from the behind the seat. Talking about, I'm looking like, Shawty, what the? When we started doing this? I remember the 1972 hoop that we had. We had a Volvo. We ain't had no dirt devil in that mud. Hear that mud coming down the street.
So you got one sibling or you got more?
Yeah, just one, man.
Oh, okay.
But my brother, he got more siblings, but and I consider them sometimes my siblings,
Yeah, I feel you.
depending on which one it is.
I know what you mean. Basically, like they wasn't in the household. Basically,
Yeah, we got different daddies.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So
So it wasn't exactly the same household. Okay, now
but my cousin, my female cousin, I consider them like my sisters. 'Cause I used to live with all of them.
Yeah,
I live with all my family.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Yeah,
So, all right. So going back to Albany State, man. So that was your first choice? Well, that was the first school you went to.
Man, that was
The only school.
I got my scholarship to Miami rescinded, so I tore that knee, my left one. So because I grew too damn fast, honestly, but I did too much shit on it. Got the scholarship rescinded. Didn't know where I was gonna go. My uncle, he was alumni at Albany State. R.I.P. Love you, baby. Man, my mom made a call like he gotta get out my house. He was like, I guess I can get him into school. So the pool he got, he ended up calling the registrar's office, missions. They ended up asking for my stuff, got my test scores and all that. Good thing I had some strong SAT scores. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have to take no entry level exams, nothing like that. No LSATs, nothing like that. So, got in there, took out a loan, paid for school that way. But then, shit, when I got kicked out, they ain't give me no more loans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't no that was straight out of my pocket. That was my pocket.
Yeah.
So, I had to pay them for that year's tuition before and then show them good standing. But, yeah, that's...
Yeah, before they... Yeah.
Albany State definitely wasn't my first choice. It wasn't even a choice. I wasn't even gonna go to school, honestly. When that scholarship got rescinded, I was like, fuck it, we just gonna be in the street. Get out the mud, you feel me?
Damn, yeah.
We just go,
the roadblocks, bro.
I'm about to work back at the Waffle House and trap, goddamn, you feel me?
The roadblocks, boy, that's boy.
You want to scatter cover smothered than a 3-5? I got you, shawty. I got you. Oh, shit.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
Patty melt with a 7.
It do be, bro. Them roadblocks is that what it be, bro. Those roadblocks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. And it's like before when you that young, bro. You ain't read all the.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't really know, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You just like I need to do this something today. You know what I mean? You said you had your MBA too.
I got an MBA in finance.
Oh, okay, in finance. You do that immediately after.
But it took time too.
Yeah.
I'm not a school nigga. Them tests, that ain't me, bro. Shit, actually, I did the same thing with my MBA. I started, stopped it, and I refinished it.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's like, I always need that time because I jump into some shit and be like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. Or I get thrown into doing it forcefully. Whether I force myself or like with my my bachelor's, was going to school, college the first time. My mom, like, you got to get the hell out of my house. So it's like, I ain't about to be just round the way where everybody done went off to school and my ass still here trying to get in the house. Like, fuck this shit, man. I live by myself. So, I think with the MBA, it put me more in a situation where now my experience and my education speaks volume on paper. So when they see my face, they be like, "Oh, it's a black guy." I think that throws them off too, because it's like, it's a black guy in finance. He don't sound like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't sound. And but the white ladies, white ladies love my voice, and they be like, "Oh, Chris."
Now you seem like the type of you seem like the type of
Got him.
You seem like the type they're like, man. They seem like they like people that are athletic, bro. You know what I mean? You probably remind them of their favorite athlete or something like that, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I remind the white women of the black man that they couldn't get. Cause they always, you belong on the radio. I used to listen to this guy. You know, they go in the reminiscing mode on them. If you start a meeting 3 minutes early, bro, like
you do kind of got a goddamn radio voice though.
But let me tell you, B, on them Zoom calls, if this for all the listeners, all your followers out here, if y'all in corporate or whatever, if y'all got meetings, and there's some white girls on them calls. Get on the call 3 to 5 minutes earlier, and just speak with your morning voice. You know, y'all know y'all morning voice, right?
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Barely crunk up.
Man, you watch them say, "Oh, you have such a nice voice." They get the tingling with their latte and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Ooh." I didn't know this coffee was going out this morning. Like, yeah, you don't know who you talking to right now.
Yeah.
Shoot, my wife listening to this motherfucker, boy, she get tired of it. You like it. Listen to it. But I always tell people to speak confidently in your meetings. You know, make sure that when you in your meetings, you know, you project like that confidence. You can't go in the meetings in my shoes and be like, well, I think your numbers is like this, and I think that, nah, you got to be confident to tell the story, because some of them people don't know nothing about finances in terms of how it works for the business. They just know either they're doing good performance-wise or bad, you feel me? So for me, it's just being able to use those degrees. My master's degree allowed me to be able to speak a little bit more with terminologies and ideologies and know how they're looking at things from a strategy basis, and be able to just, you know, project the right information to them. And sometimes you gotta tell their ass no. You gotta be like, look, you're fucking up in the financial way. So you know what I'm saying? You be like, well, your numbers are down month over month. That's how you tell somebody they fucking up in corporate. Your shit down month over month. All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've been trending in the wrong direction.
So basically, what you just do an audit and then.
So usually, man, I'm looking at all your transactions, like the business transaction that hit my business unit. So without giving out too much information,
I did.
Nah, you good. But without giving out too much information, look, that shit probably like the revenue maybe like gross 780 million. Yeah. So I'm looking at everything in terms of your salary and wages of your personnel, your head count, your people costs, travel and entertainment, all your employee costs, property taxes, rent, utilities, everything that falls to your bottom line, your EBITDA. I look at everything from revenue, cost of goods sold, operating expenses, your EBITDA, and I tell you, the managers and the GMs and the VPs, like, look, this is where we are, this is what we forecasted budget, this is what we're tracking against, and I got to put that in presentations, PowerPoint, stuff like that. Okay. So it's more than, with finance, it's more than just doing an analytic work on numbers. Is actually being able to tell the operation leader, like, look, this is the drivers of all your numbers. You feel me?
Okay, break it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got to break all that shit down.
And then you do that month to month with
month to month, week to week.
Week to week. Ain't bad.
Yeah, man. So for all you so-called employers out there, man, that overlook these resumes of good people that went to these HBCUs, man, you know, we products of that environment, man, and y'all need to fuck with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll do y'all some justice, man, and give us a chance, man. You know, if you want to go that route, you know, even though we doing, you know, I think entrepreneur-wise, whatever, you know, if you want to go the corporate route, or, you know, anybody that's in corporate that's looking at this, man, you know, let that be a lesson learned, man. So I know earlier you said wife, man. So you been married for how long, man?
Been married going on 5 years.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, been with her for 12. She's a Albany State alum as well, but she graduated from Georgia State because we got up out of Albany. You feel me? I'm like, nah, baby. When I graduated,
do another day.
I can't.
Everybody leave Albany.
But I got to get up out of there. But like, boy, you in the business. But that graduation day, let me tell you, it's a realization day. It's like, do I want to stay down here?
Man, I heard Martin Luther King had a rough time in Albany, dog.
But did.
Yeah, I heard something like he tried to do his thing out there, and they
it probably backfired. You know, they had
man.
the freedom fighters out that way
Yeah.
too. But I wouldn't try to do shit in Albany, but I
Hell
don't
nah.
know if y'all been to Albany.
Nah, I've been down.
Well, you know I've been
got
you know.
Martin had no business in Albany. He was better off in Dothan than he was in Albany.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I don't think I remember Albany is South Dallas, South Davis.
Yeah. That's a street. That's one of the streets.
Playing around too hard.
He's at South
He
Davis.
took him over to him on them projects. He probably saw nothing. Boy, the fact that you know about South Davis.
That's something I remember.
Hey, that's one of those streets you roll down the window, holler at chick. She turn around. You like, what the fuck did I just see?
But you sweat, boy, South Davis, but you ain't know the houses over the projects, so they would just ran down. But you like,
I stayed in the projects in Albany. Me and Cruz was roommates. Albany Homes.
Yeah,
That's what this shit was called, Albany Homes. Shit.
Oh yeah, they told us about that story.
Man,
I don't even know what
Albany Homes. Bro, he ended up as a lawyer. When he worked for a firm, one of his jobs was to sue them.
Albany Home?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Man,
I got my boy Cruz, boy.
that dude that fool, bro.
But he is funny, dog. He is, man, my birthday with Cruz, that's some moonshine, boy, I swear to God, boy. Man, some of them cats, bro, I'm proud of y'all, dog, for real. Like,
Yeah, man.
Like, Cruz is a lawyer, bro. Like, he a fire lawyer too, dog. Like,
You ready to do
like
his
I
thing.
would have never known he was gonna be a fire lawyer like that. But
Yeah.
like I would have never known I'd be fire in finance like that. You a fire, entrepreneur. Like, we so damn smart, bro. It's crazy we didn't know who we were gonna be back then. And it took us to go through our different, journeys to really understand. Like, damn, this is who I am now at 36. It's like. And my boys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't probably even see you every day, ain't got to talk to you every day, but just to see, just like, damn, when I read your book, I was like, my nigga wrote a book. Like,
Yeah,
you
man.
like, my nigga wrote a book. Like, somebody I know, goddamn. I got it in my phone. This nigga got a book. You know what I'm saying?
It's for real.
Shit, that shit be proud, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
for
type
real.
of like, I give my niggas and my homies all they flowers when they hear you, feel me? So I'm proud of you, dog.
Man, appreciate it,
Keep going
man.
up, bro.
Boy,
For real,
man.
Hey, man. I was like, and see, you gave it to me, you know what I'm saying, on the strength, dog.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't get gifts, you feel me? Little nigga from the project, the best gift we got was lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cable and shit like that. If that. I ain't
No, I
get
wasn't
cable.
no cable, bro.
Yeah,
Just the lights.
I ain't get cable, you know what I
So
mean?
we can hit this microwave.
Yeah, bro. I was on channel 8, channel 30,
Yeah.
channel 5, channel 17.
I was on 11.
Yeah,
Channel
11. Channel 30. Remember channel 34 when
Yeah,
they had the
34.
music station
Yeah.
in the morning?
Yeah, 34. Yeah, man.
I know y'all niggas would use the antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna
Antenna.
make it work.
Hey, stand right there to the left a little bit. You got it. I had a TV, bro. It was a flow model. That mother was so old, that shit used to turn green.
Ooh.
I had to hit that bitch on the back. Bring the color back.
What is it, like one of those 60-inch flow TVs?
Man, you know it.
If I had one.
Got the little dial in it.
Clean it up a little bit.
Why the dial always used to come out though? Nigga had to get some pliers to put.
Nigga,
Don't move them pliers. Don't
Oh,
move them
man.
pliers.
nigga rig.
Wow.
Bro, them days,
Those
boy.
early 90s.
Them the days. See, them kids today, they don't know nothing about
I
that.
never will.
They got flat screen. Flat screen, nigga. I would have thought that was a mirror.
Trying to tell you, boy.
Like, bitch, what this is? This some new shit. About to walk through this motherfucking TV.
Yeah, man. They
Back in the
got,
day, hey, if you could go back in time and take a flat screen back to somebody in 1992.
Ain't no
Them
color
niggas gonna
flow.
look like, bro, you don't get that alien shit out my face.
nigga might point a gun to your ass. All right, man. Where the fuck did you get
What
that
is
TV?
this? What is this?
Where the fuck did you get this from?
What is this? Yeah, man.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, man, I want to ask you, man, how has your wife helped you along your journey? Because you just told us times you were struggling, times you was up and down, this, that, and third, man. You know, like, how has that helped you out? You know, a lot of times, man, sometimes chasing that slow you down, but the good situations are always like they were supportive, whatever. You know what I'm saying? How was that? You know, how was y'all able to hold each other down through, you know, throughout the 12 years of you know,
Man,
getting to know each other?
to be honest, bro, that woman only had to use her refund check one time when I was homeless to show me that she was down for me.
That's all
Yeah.
it took.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Refund check.
bro, like after high school, after graduating college, bro, like when I moved home, bro, I got kicked out the house. You know what I'm saying? Like the next month. so, so my wife, she used her refund check, came and got me, picked me up, put clothes on my back, made sure I was fed, hid me in her dorms for a couple months, moved off campus, used her money to make sure I was straight through. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was because she saw a vision that and believed in me. She saw that, had my degrees, just needed some help, but coming from my background, wasn't no help.
Hell
Ain't no
no.
support system.
Nope.
Shit, the best support system was yourself, you feel me? So
Yep.
that's why right now in my situation too, I try to help my family as much because I wish I had a me back then that, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need about 100, can I, you know what I'm saying? Or I need a ride or whatever the case may be, or I need a job, can you put me on? I wish I had that. But, my wife was that for me in terms of just being motivating. Hey, you gonna get it, baby. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? What you need for the business. Shit, she ran the Arise business. You know what I'm saying? Like, on any of my paperwork, she my VP. You mean she on my board. So I listen to her advice. I listen to her strategy, how she planned, because she got a master's in, she got an MBA as well. She got hers before I did, and she got her bachelor's in psychology. So she deals a lot with the mind, behavioral things, organization. So putting that with my drive, I think we became like a real true power couple in terms of being able to set goals, come from nothing, and actually just be able to maintain and sustain, you feel me, and progress. The biggest thing is progress, take everything, a day at a time, 1%. So she always add 1% more to me every day. So
No, that's beautiful.
1% rule, man.
No doubt.
That's beautiful.
Damn, that was amazing, dog. You got a lot of people saying this, that, and the third. I just like to hear the good stuff, man, because a lot of these people, they throw out different relationship stuff, and I be like, bro, I don't really feel like all that logic helps out, bro. We all just do what we feel like doing when we feel like doing it, bro.
Exactly.
And shit happens. We just got to see what's going on. You don't really know how somebody is until after you do this, after every hurdle. You know what I mean?
Right.
After your first time doing this, doing that. So, some of that stuff be sounding good, but it be like, in reality, bro, you just got to get lucky, bro, and find something.
Right.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all that shit, most of the people that get the advice be single. And then it just be like, bro, the logic don't really kick in.
Yeah.
Like it's chicks that know they should have fucked with this dude, the dude that know they should have fucked with this chick because it was good for him.
Yeah.
But he chose the chick with a body done, or she chose the scammer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
People find value in the wrong thing.
yeah, ain't no logic. Maybe it's maybe it's a vibe, but you know what I'm
They
saying?
find value in the wrong thing, dog. You're right. Because like Kevin Samuels, he'll talk about like high value men. But see, I feel like those conversations aren't the conversations for people like myself and younger, our generation. I feel like those conversations for them old heads because that's what their mind is on. Oh, I got to make 100,000 and the woman got to do that. Well, shit, I got a beautiful ass wife that when I ain't had nothing, she gave me everything. Only in return for just my heart, my dedication, my loyalty to her, and just, lead her to, the promised land. All I know is shit. If you take all that away, bro, who are we? Where's my value to you? What do I add to you? If I can't say that, if I need a roof, you need a roof. If that's not value, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we find value in the wrong things. Like, it don't matter if a person go 50-50 on bills. It don't matter if a person pay all the bills. If I'm able to pay all the bills and you could save your money and we could buy a house and buy some properties, let us do that. You feel me? If we got to go 50-50 so you could save, I could save, we could put it together, you could still do what you do with your life, I could do what I do with mine. Let's do that. I think it's too much emphasis on what a person could do for each other financially that we forget how to build financially together. Like, we so worried about the value to take from someone. We don't even focus on the value we need to add to someone. You feel me? So I really believe that conversation is not my conversation because if a person be like, oh, so your wife don't work? I'd be like, yeah. Oh, so She don't pay no bills. I mean, she want to, but no. I gotta have it. She gotta have it. I gotta get to work. She got to get to work. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta eat. She live under the same house as you. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
If I didn't have no money in my pocket, is she gonna sit there like, well, you gotta find your own way? No, she gonna be like, I got you, baby. You feel me? I got you. Don't worry about it. We gonna figure it out together. You feel me? Like all that other shit, like the dating scenes and all. I be like, man, that shit too convoluted. Because instead of a person being like, what's your background? Like, what you feel and like, what's your morality? What you think about X, Y, Z? People too worried about, what you bring to a table. Bitch, I made the table. You feel me? I built this table. I ain't bringing nothing to the table because everything is on the table. Everything, the table is made from what
it's sturdy in the
motherfucker. Put what you need on the table. You feel me?
It's sturdy.
And then folks be like, what y'all asking women what they bring to the table? I don't care what you bring to bring your table. Shoot. Hell,
bring a side dish, bring an entree or something.
Bring the food to the table. I don't care.
Shit, bring a good conversation to
bring
this
some
motherfucker.
chairs. Bring some chairs. Bring some wine. Just bring some.
We need silverware, man. You know what I'm saying? We need silverware.
Bring some good vibes.
Bring a napkin, man.
Don't ask me no questions about the table. What I'm bringing to the table. No, shit. The table's already here. Okay, if we gotta bring shit to the table, then we don't need to be bringing shit to each other. All right, that's how I see it. Like, don't bring that shit to me. If you have what you bring to the table, that ain't my conversation either. Like, look, you work, yes, I work, cool. You drive, yes, I drive, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't add me what I bring to the table, because if we gonna figure out what we bring to the table, what we want on the table, once we figure out how we gel together. And our mental, like, can we have a conversation?
I don't even know. I don't even know what
I
don't even know what you're ordering.
I don't even know you if I want you to sit at my table.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying?
I don't know if I want to sit at your table.
But
don't invite me to dinner. You got issues.
Boy,
saying somebody else sitting at your table. Don't you feel me? Like,
I'm bringing the damn
what's at the table?
I'm bringing the motherfucking table.
I'm just saying. You got about 8 niggas at the round table. I don't know where my seat at that table. I don't.
Who brothers?
Right, they cousin, friend, concubine. What table we talking? You know, like, I ain't bringing nothing to the table, baby. I ain't got nothing for you. You feel me? I ain't got nothing for you. Now, you like, baby, when we gonna build something? All right, see, now that's a conversation I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? But my wife ain't never come talking about what you bringing to the table. Hell, the dick, what you think I'm bringing to the table? Some love, some time and devotion. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Shit, you bring the same thing, right? Okay. Set the dick, you bring the opposite, but you understand what I'm going with.
You dig what I'm saying, man. I just feel like Instagram just set the tone for unrealistic expectations. Yeah. People out here fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got no bag, bro. Some of us is middle class, some of us working class. Everybody ain't rich, bro, but if you can't pretend like you rich for 5 seconds, then you know what I'm saying, they throw the whole vibe. Man, not too many people keep it real, like, and
we had a conversation.
That's why you just gotta, keep your hater blockers on and just cut through it. Just cut through the chase, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When people, showing you that they got the Instagram mindset, shit, I got a Twitter mindset. I want to know what you're thinking, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, all right, man. So, we gonna wrap it up, man, because we about that marker, man. We gonna wrap it up with a segue called this or that. You just choose one option or the other, but basically A or B, man. All right, man. So, basketball or football, man?
Damn.
And it can be in terms of anything. Which one you like to play? Which one you like to watch?
The dunk on a nigga feel good, so I'm gonna go basketball.
That dunk feel good, boy. It's kind of like it's
But the muscle nigga feel
like
good too, though.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm gonna have to. You know what? Let me recant. I'm gonna have to go football.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go football.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first love anyway. That's my baby.
Running back.
Yeah.
Running over somebody.
Okay.
Nah, I was running weight. Remember that?
I
wasn't running over nobody. I'll get the hell on.
Yeah. He ain't no fullback.
Nah, hell
He
nah.
running back.
Once I got hit to the fence, I damn sure know I wasn't no fullback. Don't hit me ever again.
Shit, Malcolm or Martin. And I don't, I'm not, just more so.
Malcolm.
Okay. And, why is that?
Why Malcolm?
Yeah.
I feel like Malcolm didn't put on the persona like, they show Malcolm go to jail for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, Malcolm went to jail for being a pimp and a player. Martin went to jail for protesting. Nothing against Martin going to jail for protesting.
Of course.
But I feel like that journey of going to jail because you was a pimp player, you come out redefined, but not just redefined, you come out with a better mind. And even then you see the change of Malcolm, like having to see, the nation do certain things. He had to open up his mind a lot more, even more. So I feel like his journey is more so in line with my journey. Like, I have to keep opening my mind. I feel like Martin already knew what his mind was soon he came out of Morehouse. I like, he had a dream. That nigga drink that shit when he was 14. You feel me? Like, Martin was gonna have it. He was gonna pay the way regardless.
You basically saying you feel like you more so relate to dude.
I relate more to Malcolm. I relate more to, he was, and honestly, he had more of a militant type mindset too. So I'm more of a militant type mindset.
Okay.
Peaceful is cool, but sometimes by any means necessary means by any means necessary.
Okay. All right, so this is the last one, man. They kind of go hand in hand, so I guess I'll let you kind of explain a slight difference.
Okay.
But as far as just like accounting to finance, it can be which one you like to do more, what type of clients you like to take, or what have you, accounting to finance. And they go hand in hand, both deal with numbers. Slight difference, though.
Right. I'm going to go with finance.
Okay.
And the reason why is, one, accounting is like your background work to get to understand, the transaction. That's transaction. So that's like everything coming in your ledgers, balancing the ledgers. I don't want to do that. I don't like it. I don't love it. None about it makes me be like, oh, I'm excited about it now. But once them numbers hit them books and them transactions is closed, and now I can see how much them transactions add up to, now I get to play my role and understand, like, okay, let me see how this number flow, how these transactions flow. I don't like to look at how much my gas was for the month every day, because I know I use a lot of gas. But at the end of the couple quarters, I like to see how much at the end of the quarter I spent. You feel me? I don't care about the transactions.
You don't care about the day to day. You care about projections and goals and quarterly and
And finance allows you to sit back and scale. Accounting, you're doing so much tedious work. You're doing, and it's not just numbers and balancing. Accounting consists of audits, consists of reconciliation, consists of ensuring that the systems that is bringing in the accounting transactions are working and talking to EDIs, the CPMs, or CMIs. They all talk to each other. You feel me? Like, accounting is more tedious on the back end. Finance, I just get to make decisions. And that's where I am in life. Like, I want to be able to help people understand how numbers help them make decisions.
That's dope.
That's dope, man. I think that's why a lot of accountants steal, bro, because the tedious work. A lot of accountants don't make a lot of money because they got to charge a competitive price, and they're only able to handle so many clients. Like you saying, as a finance person, you're able to do bigger and better things, and it's not necessarily your fault. The day to day, you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
like even like auditing and all that type of stuff. You got to really. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Right.
Or you looking through a whole haystack and make sure you don't find a needle.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like that's why a lot of times, bro. A lot of times, like these people, like you, Steve Harvey's, like Steve. For instance, Steve Harvey said his accountant stole from him. Like he said, he was paying his taxes for like 4-5 years straight, but instead of collecting his. Instead of actually paying it, he'll send out a check. His accountant just put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? Pocket it pretty much. So let's just say it's like $1 million or $2 million. It's a couple million taxes a year. Steve Harvey, he said basically, man, that man stole a big chunk of his money. And Robert Kiyosaki, the dude that wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad, he was saying it's because a lot of smart people like accountants, that's like more of a technical thing. as smart as they are with numbers, they don't know how to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like they know
Right.
they know how to look at them. They know how to they know how to find errors, but they don't know how to make no money. You know, it's kind of like where you come in with the marketing side. You know, like they don't know how to sell themselves. They can look at it. You know what I'm saying? They can analyze some shit. They can come up with a budget, but they don't know how to make money.
Right.
They can look at your money, but they don't know how to make it themselves.
Right, and they can steal it because they know what account to take it out
Yeah.
of and put it into and make it look like the full picture. But like you said, it's a technical thing. They don't know how to make that money.
They don't know how to make it, bro. And then and then after a while, you know, technical people, they think they smart, bro. You know what I mean? That's why the lawyers, some lawyers do the same thing. Some lawyers don't know how to make money. You know, they get lucky and land an account. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Cruz, he hunt, he a dog, he find his clients. Clients find him off of branding. So it's like he know how to make money.
Yeah.
That's what saved him. He was a broke dude with a law degree until he started hustling or whatever. You know what I mean? And got figured out how to do it. So like yeah, man. I mean, I'm not and I'm not encouraging no accountants to steal. But what I'm saying is, I gotta go learn how to make some money, man. If you learn how to do these numbers, I think what it really is though, like somebody like me, bro, I'm smart, but I got so much shit going on. I make mistakes, bro. They look at you and they say, man, he keep making mistakes, or you might forget to do something. Man. He forget all the time. They just put in their mind, man, this nigga don't even deserve this. I'm smarter than him. They do it. They take 1 cent and you get away with it. It's like bullying, bro. It's like a nigga bullying you, bro. Like they do it one time, get away with it.
That's why I teach the CEO how to look at the numbers. Like, how do you know something's being penny pinched? Like, how do you know, like, what accounts to look into? Like, how to understand your ledgers and because, like you said, accounting and finance, they go so hand in hand. Because everything that happens in that ledger, I'm going to see on my P&L or on my balance sheet. I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
Whether I pay attention to it, that's on me.
Yeah.
But I teach, how to look at it and dissect it and be like, okay, if something don't look right, if a vendor don't look right, supply don't look right, like, what is it? What we paying out $12,500 every month? Let me see the check. The check might go to somewhere that you don't even know, might be being wired somewhere, routed somewhere. Because accounting, they're going to have all the wiring information. They're going to have the routing information. The finance, you're not going to see that. You got to get into the details of the accounting. So a lot of times my job, especially like during month end, like my forecast call, that's me going behind accounting. Something don't look right, I'm asking questions. What's this right here? What this transaction is? What this equal to? Why we accruing this right here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times accountants know how to accrue dollars, say that you're going to pay it in the future against a certain type of PO, create a PO for it, apply the dollars to the business, but it's not real dollars, show that the business is profitable, but don't pay out anything in expenses. So it's easy to manipulate in accounting because I can accrue and say that I'm going to get paid for it later.
Yeah.
But then if I don't get paid, I can say, oh, I'm going to write this off in bad debt, and I charge that off to the gang, and I send that off with my IRS statements. Yeah. There's a lot of loopholes you can do. That's how people get away with a lot. Like tax breaks, like Trump and tax breaks, man, bro. All that is like somebody taking a $2 billion real estate and adding all the costs that it takes to maintenance, supply, keep it up, people costs, all that, and the depreciation on it, and then also saying, you know what, this is uncollectible debt and rent payments that we can't collect on the building, and so we're going to just charge that to the gang. And not pay taxes on that money that we're supposed to charge to the gang, but we already account for it, that we going to get it. So we just made our profitability. We made it.
Made the money.
We showed that we made it. But we about to show that we can't collect the cash. But the bank will already have written me a check or given me a loan based on what we've told them already.
In the beginning of the year.
Exactly.
I just gave y'all some game.
Man, I got one more question just popped in my head.
Run it.
Somebody that good with numbers, they got this degree, cause I know a lot of people that never get into their field because they don't really know how to, they can't land a job.
Right.
But if they got a skill, even if it's something simple as bookkeeping, could you get some game on how they can just start working independently, whether they run a business or they get a contract with a company? Just a small piece of advice, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, you can consult the Roundtable of ATL, man, to learn this hand in hand. You know, he does all type of consultations.
Right.
Just a quick gym, man. Just something, you know, just somebody got the skill, but they not getting paid what they deserve or can't jump into their field, but they are able to provide at least some of the basic services such as bookkeeping, accounting, maybe tech, whatever.
Yeah. All right. So, man, what I would tell somebody who's like entry level bookkeeping, right? Like, all right, I got a business. I want to do this. First of all, get comfortable with the different accounting software. So the first thing I would want to, before you go trying to solicit yourself to say, oh, I could do this bookkeeping for you, get comfortable with the different type of software out there, because for one, small businesses are going to use certain type of software like QuickBooks, TurboTax, Intuit. They might use Gem, Side by Side. They might use Arista. They might use SAP. Certain little, different accounting software. They might use Microsoft Dynamics, which is, GP, one of those. They might use Oracle, PeopleSoft, some of those accounting software. So you want to get comfortable with being able to say, all right, whatever you are as a client, whatever you have currently, first, you can make money by implementing the accounting software for businesses. So first, before I become your bookkeeper, let's see what your systems look like. Oh, you know what? We got a one-time implementation fee. You got 10 users. You got a small business. You got 10 users. All right, let's set you up. License fee for the year. Oracle might charge you, or Microsoft Dynamics might charge you for 10 users, $15,000. You charge $18,000. You just made a $3,000 profit, because what you're going to do is outsource that work back to Microsoft and say, hey, look, I got these 10 users. I got this business. These are the people I need set up on the servers. This is the access that they need, and we're going to implement this. And you basically just became a project manager at the same time. Little do people know it. But, just simple implementation of the bookkeeping, you want to make sure that you know your accounting software first and foremost. Second thing, as a bookkeeper, you want to really be an expert in ledgers, knowing the different accounts, being comfortable with businesses treat their accounts differently. Like, I may say travel and entertainment, right? But you may say that this is just travel and consulting fees. So how we designate our expenses, be comfortable with knowing how businesses designate their expenses, be comfortable with understanding how businesses create and generate revenue.
Yeah.
That's so before you can even say, all right, let me go grab these clients, know your accounting software, be very comfortable with understanding terminology in accounting and understanding how different ledgers may be different for different industries and businesses. What's in the healthcare industry, you're not going to have the same in the fintech industry. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have more in fintech. You're going to have more capital costs, more operating and maintenance costs, more licensing and software as a service costs. You're going to have a lot of more tech costs. In healthcare, you're going to have a lot more people costs. Know how the costs add up in different business as a bookkeeper. Something simple. You just got to be a master of your craft. Then the third thing is establish your business. When I mean establish your business, you can't do everything as a bookkeeper by yourself. Outsource your marketing, outsource your human resources. Make sure that you say, hey, because even if you're a sole proprietorship, you still want to have a human resource set up. Why? One, it's a write-off. If I get ADP software to do payroll for myself so I can do accounting, guess what that software is? An expense to the business, which is a write-off to the business. So everything you want to do, you just want to make sure you set up your business so you can write off everything that you're doing. The accounting software, services that you're setting up, the trainings that you're going to, the certifications that you want to get, and then also the marketing. Those are the basic things I would think as a bookkeeper to just implement. And it's simple steps. It's nothing that you like, oh, I got to do all this at one time. No, simple steps. Pace yourself, set goals, and at the same time, get involved with different meetup clubs, because before you start even getting into the nitty-gritty of selling the service, go hear what people are asking for in those fields. Go to different meetups, go to different cocktail parties, book clubs, different networking events, things that aren't like club like or in the lounges, but things that are more interactive where you're having to speak to people. Oh, what kind of business you do? Oh, me and my family, we run a trucking industry. Oh, yeah, what kind of accounting software do you use? Oh, well, we just been using some mom and pop stuff. Oh, well, I've been accounting for 10 years. Maybe you should let me come over and see what kind of system you got and see if we can create something better, if I can save you guys some money. Tell somebody you're saving them some money. Oh, shit, come on over Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you done had that rapport, you building that conversation. They're going to be like, shit, you can save me $5,000. Yeah, we've been paying these folks, and they don't help our ass out. You know what I'm saying? At all, So I would definitely be like,
good information.
as in terms of if you're going to be entry level and you want to just start doing it yourself, really get out there and network with people. Show your face, because there's certain professions that I have to show my face to gain your trust. Accounting and finance is one.
Yeah.
You got to see my face because I'm dealing with your money, right? So if your money get missing, you want to know which mother your money, like, took my money. You mean like this? I remember your face. Remember your face. I want my money. You know what I'm saying?
My money, and I need it now.
Right. What that boy on CB4 say? I don't care if I have to provide your black ass. I want my money.
Yeah. Hey, we see what Big Worm did over 200.
Hey,
man.
you know what I'm saying? But those are the simple steps, man. I think know your accounting software. 1, 2, make sure that you understand terminologies of different accounting softwares and different, industries and what they look for in terms of their expense and record keeping. And then 3, make sure you get out there and just network and sell yourself, sell your business, and be confident in your craft.
Yeah, man. And the cool thing about learning different softwares, every company has an onboarding process, free trials, and you got to do what you got to do, even if you got to keep switching emails so you can eventually learn the software. That's always dope, man. As far as marketing, man, word of mouth, we got social media out here. You can t-shirts work still. Just being visible, create a YouTube channel and give small pieces of advice, and it might attract people from all over that want to work with you. Marketing ain't got to be complicated, because obviously if you first start and you don't have no big advertising budget, but use everything use the free stuff, everything at your disposal, and just stay consistent. Because if you can save somebody money, if you can save me money, I want to do business with you, man.
Go to where the entrepreneurs are.
Yeah, hang out where your clients are. Go to these go to these workspaces. Just grab a lunch. You know what I'm saying? Go to look on your phone, look for free networking events. And just go there and they ask you what you do. Say, well, I provide financial services. This is the name of my company. And so on and so forth, man. So, Baby J, man, Jason Wyatt, man. Before we get up out of here,
like home, sir.
Yeah. Before we get up out of here,
outside smoking with you. He like that, my partner right now, man. They go way back. You can tell, hey, brothers.
Only thing I would say, man, like, what can they find you, Slim? What can they find your business?
Man, Roundtable Atlanta, www.roundtableatl.net. Also on Instagram, Roundtable Atl. We on Facebook, Roundtable Atlanta. You'll see a purple logo, kind of look like a table. Everybody eat at the table. We all support everybody. You feel me? We support each other. That's the only way we can go. So,
I appreciate it.
Now, you go by Slim professionally?
Man, sometimes I do. Yes,
okay.
Sir. All the time. Yeah. Man, when my accounting teacher in college called me Slim, bro, I knew I was on the way. But nah, man, government name Christopher Ford. Family call me Slim. Friends, family call me Slim. Family definitely call me Spank. You know what I'm saying? Just real down to earth. But hey, see me in the street, Slim, tall guy. As long as you're respectful, you feel me? I'll give you my name. Just random shit.
You got anything for the people before we get off?
Yeah, man. Don't give up on your goals. Follow your passions. At the end of the day, only you can change, your situation. Only you can become what you want to be. You feel me? Don't let nobody deter you from doing anything. That's all I got.
Okay, man. Well, this concludes another episode of Multiple Streams by Any Means, man. And remember, good things go to those that hustle.